Rebuttal showdown, start! You think that the culprit knocked Tojo-chan out? But that causes a big problem! Iruma-chan got knocked out too! They couldn't both be knocked out, stupid! Their labs are too far from each other! That's just impossible. Advance!
I'm not ultimately stupid! It's still a possibility!
If you're not stupid, you're crazy! If the culprit knocked out Iruma-chan, which had to have happened first, why not just kill her or Keyboy? If they had knocked Iruma-chan out already, they wouldn't need to go after Tojo-chan.
I'll cut your words!
Break! Kokichi bemusedly replied.
No one is saying that Tojo-san and Iruma-san were both unconscious for the same reason.
Kaede argued.
In fact, the fact that their labs are so far from one another makes me think they were knocked out for different reasons.
Aww, Kokichi lamented. I guess you aren't ultimately stupid or crazy, but you're still not as smart as me, so that's what matters. So what happened in Miu's lab and Kirumi's lab have nothing to do with each other? Angie asked.
I doubt it.
Kaede asserted.
It raises too many questions if they are connected. So, it might be best if we table the discussion about Iruma-san's lab for now.
Wait, doesn't anyone care?
Miu shouted back in disbelief.
Someone touched my stuff. And they might have touched other things. Should we ask about that?
I am in agreement, Kibo argued. This is a mystery that must be solved. Normally, I'd agree with both of you, Shuichi reassured the two. But right now, our lives are on the line. Unless there turns out to be some connection between the murder and what happened in Iruma-san's lab, we're gonna have to ignore it for now. Man, are you saying the time I spent in there was a big waste? Kaito complained. Maki merely gave him a pointed glare. Himiko took this momentary silence as a hint to jump back in.
Can we go back to my first question? Why would someone want to kill Gonta?
If Akamatsu's theory is correct, the real question is, why would anyone want to kill Tojo?
Ryoma corrected.
I am unaware of any sort of wrongdoing on my part.
Kirumi defended.
But if there is any that I have missed, please let me know in the future, rather than plan my demise if you would.
Unless, of course, they weren't allowed to tell you what you'd done, Shuichi commented. Or anyone else for that matter.
The confessions.
Kaede realized.
If someone found out about something bad that Tojo-san did...
No way! Ain't no way in hell the maid's done something that screwed up.
Miu countered. Kaito scratched at his scalp. I want to say you're right, but it's hard to say that. None of us knew just how screwed up Shinguji or Shirogane were.
Monokuma,
Maki said, grabbing the bear's attention.
are we free to reveal the secrets we learned in exchange for confessing our own?
Why would you be allowed to do that? The black and white headmaster asked.
The goal of the secrets was to motivate us into murder. And now you've gotten your wish.
The faux caretaker pointed out.
So there's no point in keeping the information to ourselves anymore, is there?
You might have a point, Monokuma agreed. However, a motive hasn't fully served its purpose until the class trial is complete. So until that time, I'm afraid revealing secrets is still off limits. Secrets, eh? Monosuke commented. Oh, I got a few secrets about Monodam I'd be willing to share. You are not getting along. It would be better if we could get along, Monodam proclaimed. Hell yeah! Monokid agreed. Monodam knows how to be friends with people. The class continued to ignore teddy bear theater and proceeded with the matter at hand.
Tojo-san, I understand if you don't want to tell us the truth, but...
Kaede began. Kirumi averted her gaze.
I am sorry. I have too much pride to reveal that.
The silver-haired girl then switched to a piercing stare.
And I assure you that you won't uncover it otherwise.
All right.
The pianist replied with a gulp.
So, we just need to think about who could have found out.
That'd be anyone who used the confessional.
Maki pointed out.
I'd be first on that list.
But Makiro already said what she heard wasn't enough to kill someone, Kaito reminded the group. So don't go accusing her of nothing. The red-eyed girl gripped the bridge of her nose.
Idiot,
she whispered, though a hint of a grin made it clear she appreciated his help.
I confess too,
Ryoma admitted.
Gonta talked me into it.
So Bug Boy probably used it too.
Miyu realized. Everyone in the art club did, Kibo admitted, thinking nothing of it. Kibo! Angie exclaimed in shock. You weren't supposed to tell them that! Why not? The robot wondered. Kokichi chuckled. Don't worry, Angie-chan. Sayara-chan already told the others anyway. The artist's eyes widened in shock and then immediately spun to burn a hole in the detective's face. Shuichi? You lied to us? You were deceiving us the whole time? Shuichi was in for it now. End of chapter 27.